Hello, hello, hello. This is Out of the Mud Studios presenting Greg Money the Boss Show, The Talent, with guest Scam Likely and co-host James the Greatest Mayfield.
Yo, what's going on?
What up, though?
I'm definitely honored to have you. You feel me? And y'all already know who it is. It's the one and only 810 Scam. You feel me?
Yeah.
In the building, showing love. You see, he got the city behind him. Definitely holding it down. I'm here with the greatest Mayfield, holding it down as my co-host. You feel me? Brother. You feel me? And we here with the one and only. So.
So what's going on? So, like he said, I appreciate you coming down,
For sure. I
taking time out
appreciate
of your
y'all.
busy schedule. So let's
Likewise.
just go ahead and dig off into this, man.
For sure.
So we got to talk about this out of the mud stuff. So, are you from Flint? Are you
Yeah, I'm
born
from
and
Flint.
raised here?
I'm raised in Flint. I was born in Grand Rapids, though.
Oh, okay then. So when did you migrate, or when did you get to Flint?
I've been in Flint really all my life. I was born in Grand Rapids, but I was adopted at birth.
Okay,
So like I was put up for adoption at birth. So like I was born in April. They put me up for adoption. The adoption was finalized in December. But my parents that adopted me was from Flint. They
okay,
was living in Grand Rapids at the time.
okay,
So like maybe like a year or two I'm in Grand Rapids, but then they wound up moving to Lansing for a couple years till I'm like 6. No, till I'm like 4 or 5. Then they moved to Flint. You know what
okay.
I'm saying? I went to all the schools, like kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade,
Well,
all
let's
that
shoot
at
out a
Flint.
few of them names, man. Let's start off with the elementary,
All right,
the
bet.
middle
So
school. We got to make sure you
I went to
official.
kindergarten at Doyle Ryder.
I went there
Shout out
too.
to Miss Cates. I was in Miss Cates' class. Some of y'all know what's up.
Shout out to Principal Major.
Yeah.
Come on.
Then after that, I went to Dye Elementary for my first, second grade. And I got kicked out of Dye for sexual harassment because I used to like get in trouble and get caught for killing on girls.
Okay then.
Used to rub on their booties during silent reading time.
Okay.
They used to let me, but we used to get caught.
It is what it is, man.
So yeah, boom. First, second grade, I'm at Dye, left Dye, and then I went to Pierce.
Okay.
I went to Pierce for the rest of my second grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade, and I went to Whittier. Then I went to Mott Middle College and got kicked out of there. Not for sexual harassment though.
You got a
Okay,
little older,
okay.
you knew
Yeah,
better.
you
Those
feel me?
celebrities about
I
you,
just
man.
wasn't going to school no more. I got kicked out of my middle, and then they just gave me too much freedom there. It was on the college campus. I went there as a freshman. You could just do whatever. You ain't had to go to class. Like you had to go building to building to go to class. So if
Yeah.
you wanted to leave and go smoke, you could. And they ain't care because they treated it like a college. You know what I'm saying? They already
Yeah.
was like preparing you, and I really wasn't ready for that. So they kicked me out of there, and then I went to Choice. Played basketball at Choice. We won a
Okay.
state championship. We was undefeated, never lost.
Okay
We
then.
beat Beecher, adult, high school, probably like 3, 4 times that year. But no, it was all love though. It was great. It was a great time in my life growing up in Flint. You know what I'm saying? I still feel like when I was growing up, the age I'm at, like cell phone is now starting to roll out. So we was still outside. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it was a great time to grow up in Flint, being
What
outside.
side of town?
So to be honest, my parents, right? It's crazy because people ask this shit, and it's like when you from Flint, you gotta be from a hood, or you just gotta be
Right.
like, oh, you from that hood, you from over here, bro. My parents divorced when I was 7. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? So my daddy was on the south side. You feel me? Pops on the south side. My mama on the north side. I spent an equal amount of time with both. So
Okay.
it's like you got niggas on the south side that's gonna claim me like, oh no, he from over here. Like,
Okay.
what you mean he from the north? Nigga, that I went to school with him on the south side. He went to Whittier.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Shit
Yeah, no,
like
yeah.
that. And then you got niggas on the north side like, bro, he was on Welch and Chevy with us. Cause my mama stayed on Lavender and you know what I'm saying? What they call the 6. We ain't call it the 6 back then. We played by Longfellow. You know what I'm saying? So it's like shit. I grew up equal mountain on both sides.
So you, I
I
mean,
never claimed no clique, no hood, no street, no gang, none of that.
okay,
You feel
okay.
me? Real talk.
Okay, so moving out of there, let's think about this. So out of the mud thing, do you want to talk about a time, about that time as you got older, that you had to really find yourself and figure out how to get out of a sticky situation or get out of the mud?
I ain't
So
gonna
have you
lie.
ever been incarcerated?
Yeah, facts. I was just about
Okay.
to tell you a situation like that.
Okay.
The time where I probably really is MDOC, I had to go to boot camp, and this before
Chelsea, Michigan.
yeah, I
I've
went
been
to
in there.
Chelsea, and I got my GED from Chelsea, Michigan. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I went to boot camp is really
Right.
where I found myself. You feel me? Because it was like I was just out here lost, just doing whatever. I could hoop and stuff like that, but it was like because I'm a know-it-all, I feel like I probably would have never graduated, bro. But when I got locked up, they allowed me to get my GED. I graduated on time, like at my age of when I was supposed to graduate.
Right.
So then I used that GED, and then I went to hoop. You know what I'm saying? Like I had like went and did like open gyms at JUCOs. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Oh, so you
But I
got
had a tether on.
okay.
But I'm out there torching everybody. So I had so many offers. I wound up picking a school like way up north. And I'm thinking the school up north was gonna keep me away from shit. Really,
Right.
I just was bored as hell up there doing white people bullshit.
Okay.
No offense to white people, but I was out there cow tipping and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it was just a different type of f- bullshit to get into. So I'm out there getting in trouble doing that type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? But I wound up having like my third kid as I'm in college, and the coach that wound up kicking me off the team. It was a dude from Detroit. He played basketball, and he quit the team. I was working out with him. The coach said my actions was detrimental to the team, so I had Mo Cleaves ready to come up there for me
Okay.
and come holler at the coach and
Shout out my
everything.
team, Cleves,
Yeah,
man.
he a real one because he didn't even like he wasn't my guy. We wasn't. I just hit him up like, "Yo, I'm from Flint, bro." He like, "Oh, I know who you is." He like, "Man, I need your help. I'm going through this right now." He ready to come holler at them people. I was like, "You know what? It don't even make no sense. You come do all of this. You just gonna make me ride the bench anyways. I still got my eligibility." I just never went to college again after that though. I quit and just came home, had my baby, my third baby, at less than 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm 19 with 3 kids. And then shit just went on from there.
I mean, so as far as like, so basically, I mean, as far as like he was saying, as far as coming out the mud, basically, you done had your share of your ups and downs, but you feel me, as far as seeing where you sit now, feel me, like as far as like, I mean, if you don't mind talking into it, as far as with your relationships, with, like family and
Mhm.
stuff like that, like far as like that, I mean, that didn't stop you or hold you back from where you at now. So like, how was that experience? Like, if you don't mind tapping in.
Man, just going off of piggybacking off what I was saying and just kind of like my life journey.
Yeah,
At that age and when I quit hooping, this is a transition in your life where it's like, oh shit, my whole life I thought I was gonna go to the NBA. It's like what I'm gonna do now.
right.
And where I was living at, I was living with my grandfather, who my dad stayed with. You know what I'm saying? He was taking care of his mom and his dad because they was sickly, so I hooked him up too. 'Cause my pops had to work, so I'm staying with my grandfather. You know what I'm saying? And you just figuring this shit out, and I'm like, man, my motherfucking across the street neighbor was the brick man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He had bricks though. You feel me? So it's like I learned the game at a young age. I didn't even try to jump into this shit. He just was my best friend because he stayed across the street and we just was cool as hell.
Okay.
And I'm steady chasing my hoop dream. I'm not caring about what he got going on. So he knew I wasn't thirsty on what he had. So we had developed a friendship. Now I'm best friends with the brick man at 19. I come back home from college. What do you think I fell off into?
Yeah,
But he showed me and groomed me.
Allegedly.
He showed me and groomed me the game from a boss standpoint.
yeah,
So I never had to get out here with, oh no, oh let me try to sell these for somebody else. Let me this, let me cook this up. I didn't have to.
showed you how to get your
I
own.
got my
Yeah,
shit from down there middleman in his pack because I had people that was active, but shit, they didn't know who they needed to know, and I always knew who you needed to know. But I
You
ain't
made sure
give off. What you say?
you made the relationship, you
Hell
put
yeah,
people together.
hell
So
yeah,
speaking of relationships and
yeah.
putting people together, see where you've been now. I done checked out a little bit of your music. It's all
definitely.
organic.
Yeah,
I like what I've been hearing. And as far as the relationship tip, we're gonna give you your flowers now, man.
for
You know,
sure.
a lot of people behind the scenes, especially, my partner, shout out to Jordan Grundy the second behind the scenes, making out of the hot all the time when I can't be here. He does his thing, but giving everybody flowers. So it's like when you building these relationships,
Mhm.
let's talk about that. Like, is there anything you want to talk? Is there any kind of relationships you would like to share that you built? Because it's some things need to be said.
No
If you want to
doubt.
say it, we're
Yeah.
gonna say it on out of the mud. Don't
Uh,
nobody owe you nothing.
yeah.
You ain't got to put it out, but something.
I ain't gonna lie. I think like if you involved in this business, it's like a if you know situation. Like,
Okay.
oh, this the guy you need to get in contact with to get close to these people because he's gonna connect the dots for this and this. He's gonna see your worth and your value and put you in the right spots. People know that about me, but like as I was just piggybacking off of this life story situation, it started earlier on. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It started when I was shaking a bag and I knew who the plug was. You know what I'm saying? But y'all didn't know who the plug was, so fuck it. Let me connect the dots and make my little couple dollars and tools and fuels in the meantime before y'all figure out who each other is.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So the
makes
same
sense.
way in music. If I know who to how to market yourself, and I know who the marketing plug is, and I know who the radio directors is, and I know who own the platforms and all these little websites, so y'all think Say Cheese is the Detroit Rap News, is the Detroit Rap Dailies. If I go develop a relationship who own all these places that could make you and break you, then shit, that's valuable. So I
Yeah,
go and develop my
definitely.
relationships with people who doing something
It's
and who
really
could
About
be valuable.
relationships.
And I'm
Yeah,
the same way. Like I'm providing something, I'm gonna get you paid. That's what everybody know about me, man. If I got a relationship with you, we done made some money together for sure.
that's a great thing. That's a great thing to be known about. The
Facts,
person to know you like shit. I made a bag with that man. So
yeah.
it's like,
facts,
so
And the
yeah,
fact that you the type of person that you honest enough to come back and your business is good too. You feel
facts,
me?
facts. It's all about it is about what you know and it's who you know for sure.
Yeah.
But if you don't know nothing and you just know people,
so if
you
y'all
can't do nothing
people,
with it.
let me just say this: if y'all people made a bag with scams, and we ain't got to talk about it, get that man his flowers if you ain't never
Definitely.
gave it to him. That's
Man,
all I'm gonna say.
Definitely
Just give
support
him his
them.
flowers
Yeah.
if you never gave it to him, and y'all
man,
know who y'all is. It is what it
it
is.
be the
Now
smallest
let's get
stuff.
off into this rap stuff.
Yeah. I definitely you know what I want to tap into. You
Yeah.
feel me? Your music. I'm definitely, I'm from the city. I've been out here riding with y'all.
Shout out to the D.
And I'm definitely
Shout
and
out to the
definitely
D.
shout out to Flint. You feel
Yeah,
me?
it's a
And
lot
shout
of
out to
love
A1
between
No
us
Scam. Yeah,
for
we
sure.
definitely locked in. I'm feeling your music. I'm definitely and the single that I want to put out that I know it's been streaming. It's been doing its
I
thing.
appreciate
You
it.
feel me? You really don't need no introduction. You
Yeah.
feel me? What's the story behind the music? Like what motivates you? What's the drive? Because I feel so much energy and
Yeah.
like I've been up this morning disrupting my neighbors, banging your shit. You feel me?
Okay, that's
That's
what's
Like
up.
hard.
real talk.
For sure. I
Like I done had
appreciate
a
it.
complaint, you know.
I ain't gonna lie, the
So
motivation really came from Rio. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad my
Shout out to
guy
Rio.
home. Shout out to Rio.
shout out and welcome
Uh,
home too.
welcome home for sure. I always was that nigga. I was popular. I was cool. I knew how to dress. I had money, all that shit. Everything that you kind of like almost you would think a nigga need to rap type shit. You don't really need that shit if you got the sauce, you know what I'm saying? But just Rio went to prison, bro. But he had a buzz going crazy and Flint was going crazy. And it was just like, man, I know if I start rapping, I could make some of that money. I seen
Yeah,
the interview where Ice Revezo had said, "Man, if you a hustler and you ain't rapping or you don't got nothing to do with music or none of this internet music shit going on, you a dummy."
yeah.
Right.
And I was
Makes
like,
sense.
"Damn, I ain't gonna let no nigga talk to me like that." And I started rapping, bro. I ain't gonna lie, real talk. Yeah, I just was like, I could do that shit, so I just said, "Fuck it," and did it. I
So
remember
it's
my whole life I used to want to learn how to play the saxophone. I still never did it, but it's like, why you don't do what you want to do in life? You know what I'm saying? Like
you
some
still
people want to sing or like play the piano. Like try to do that shit. Do that shit.
That being said, and we have some young people that be watching us, teens, and just a lot of people. What advice would you give to them, being where you at in the position you at in life, to go after what they need to go after?
It's a lot of people out here that make money, right? But a lot of people don't like the way that they make money. If you just live in your passion and you can find a way to monetize off of your ideas through your passions, I ain't gonna lie, the money gonna come. You might not think it's gonna come. You might be a person that just wanna bake cupcakes all day. You just make the best cookies. If you make the best cookies, it's insomnia cookies out here with a business. It's uh
Crumble cookies,
crumble cookies out here with a business. Every fast food restaurant got cookies. You gonna sell some cookies, Mrs. Fields, all these
corner stuff.
places. You feel what I'm saying? It's like you can make a bag. I know
passion.
it's whatever you really because it's like if you could wake up and just enjoy doing this shit, you doing what you love, it's gonna show and the money gonna come. And especially nowadays when you can make money off of anything, like the digital world. If you just like to sew or quilt, if you just document that and put it out there or stream it, you can be talking to somebody while you doing your shit and just
Yeah.
streaming on Twitch. You gonna make a bag and people's gonna sell, gonna buy it. They gonna buy your quilt. You gonna sell quilts on Twitch.
Yeah, e-commerce for real on the internet. It's crazy the money that I hear people make with the articles I read. Man. It's
But
real
you
out
said young kids, so they just got a phone. You can do anything off that phone and make a
here.
bag, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, so as far as with the music and your voice, basically, your voice is power. So what you put out here and the message that you deliver is, it's millions of people that's looking up to you and that definitely, you feel me, and after everything you done been through, coming out the mud and being in a platform that you got now and having a voice, like what type of leadership, mentoring, like what things do you got in plan for the future, like that can actually help your community, because a lot of people, they say they want to come back, they want to help, they want to do this, but I can see it in you, like you got that charisma, you got that drive, you want that, you feel me? So what with your platform and your voice, because that's power. Which one can you speak on that level before we get into this video that'll really just embrace your fans and the people that really follow you and look up to you and want to be like you.
So look, right? It's a premiere right here. I'm about to give y'all a insight on me, right? I love to give back. And we was just talking earlier about nonprofit organizations. I always had one on my heart that I'm gonna start. So we gonna work on this together to structure my nonprofit the right way. Cause this is what I want to do, right? I got the name for it and everything. I'm documenting it right here. It's called Stop It. Okay. STOPIT is asterisk for striving to offer positive influence to teens.
I mean, say that one more time.
Stop it. STOPIT. And like our whole thing, like we gonna have like the warning signs with the thing on like shit that they need to stop, like gun violence and
My man.
bullying
That's
and
that then. That's
all of
what's
these
up.
things, right?
Yeah.
Stop it. It's an asterisk for striving to offer positive influence to teens. And this go back to when I was telling you about grabbing the building, putting all the TVs in there and allowing the kids to come in and check in for streaming. And like how we doing right now and we streaming, they could be doing the same thing and have podcast rooms and do video games and play video game play and stream like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
That's fire.
that's really what I want to do. And I feel like with my influence on music, they'll listen to me. Then if I got a place for them to come to, now I can develop that relationship. Now they're gonna listen to me when I tell them how to start a business, how to structure the business. Because we're gonna show them that when we bring them in the stream. We're not streaming and paying you as a person. Because you about to get taxed a certain way. We about to pay you as a company. That way you can understand how to pay yourself as an employee. You know what I'm saying?
So
These the
we
game that the school's
Let's
not
go.
giving us.
are we speaking
So
this
I'm
into
Supreme
existence?
Clientele said, Flint City, we listening.
No doubt.
And
Facts.
then
So
Supreme said, stop it.
Stop it.
No
that's
doubt.
what's
S
up.
T O P I
So let me
T.
add to that, to the conversation and things I was thinking about. It. I just want to put something small in there. As men in the community, when we going back and reaching out and taking care of other men's responsibilities when they falling short, you have a lot of men in powerful positions or
Yeah.
want a mentor. Well, what we need to do, we need to sit down with the city. We need to sit down with a lot of people and figure out how to structure the nonprofit to have stipends for these men. You asking these men to come in. It's not a lot of men in these mentor programs, but you asking them to come in and be another person's father just off the strength of the city. But if we get some money together, y'all throwing all this money around,
No
let's
doubt.
let's put some stipends together and see how many meals we can actually get to show up and be a part of what we got going on.
What else we need? We need people to strive, strive to do better and do their due diligence because there's money out here for us, but we gotta go claim it.
Yeah.
But we don't know it's there. And iron sharpens iron, and we got a good brother right here who been giving me a lot of game, and it's very rare that I even learn from people. So that's why I stay to myself because it be too much nothing going on. Like you mentioned the movie to me earlier, and I was like, bro, I don't watch movies. So I
Yeah,
be so busy really trying to learn something.
No doubt.
It's definitely messages in movies, but movies is just like it's a pastime to me, and I don't really do too many pastimes. I don't think as much as a people person I am, I'm less of a people person too because it's just like it irritates me the nonsense that people want to say. Like where's the substance? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what I appreciate about your relationship because every time we talk, it's about something.
Yeah.
So people can't. I don't just sit on the phone, bro.
It's a
Ain't
waste of
nobody
time.
calling me like,
Yeah.
yo, hey, how you doing? And I hate that people don't call me, yo, hey, how you doing? Because it really be about nothing but like, I don't got time for that.
And I
Yeah, that's
definitely
what's
want to say this too, like this is an important conversation, like and definitely to like the people in the neighborhood and anybody that's watching, like your conversations got to be productive. Like let's stop wasting
Facts.
each other's time. Like
Facts.
if you really trying to do something productive or whatever you want,
Stop
even if
wasting
it's
your
just
own time.
quit wasting
Yeah.
time. Like be about something or
You only got this
you
much
feel me?
time. It be
Hey,
over fast.
so
Yeah.
make your life make it productive.
I feel like I'm halfway through my time.
No doubt.
Let me knock on wood because I hope not. But I'm just saying though.
Let's get into the single though.
Mhm.
let's definitely get into this video.
Hold on, real
Cash
quick.
my
Let me say
card.
something. Let's give a cheers and shout out to passing the statistics. They told us we wasn't supposed to be here. Period.
Yeah, facts.
Whether you was a nerd or from the streets,
Facts.
if you're black, you wasn't even supposed to make it to this point. So shout outs to all of us making it here.
No doubt.
I agree with that.
That's what's up.
We all beat the
Yeah, we
statistics
need to
already.
get in and
Definitely
get
did.
that video so we can let these people see who don't know him.
Whoever
Because
don't
we,
know
you
him,
know, I feel
get to
like we're
know him.
reaching a lot of people in other places too. You know, you'll be surprised what type of stuff we on. So yeah, let's get that.
810 scam. GregMoney TheBoss presents the talent. Yeah, I've been off this all morning.
This is the one you've been listening to.
Yeah, it's another one too.
Can't just give it a this ain't really typical Flint type of sound.
You got your own. You got your own.
Yeah, I try to
and that's
show
why I
'em.
like it. Is because you ain't sound like nobody
Okay, well,
else. You
just
sound
push
like you.
pause. We'll circle back. So,
You know what I want to highlight? I'm sorry to interrupt y'all, but like on some real, I appreciate like people in the Flint community in the rap scene.
I'm in the stoop doing
Utilize
scams while
their
I'm
position
I'm in the stoop.
to make a voice and like us be heard on serious issues.
Yeah.
And my example is Rio just came home and I seen him post about the young man who got murdered by the police.
Yeah.
I think his name Ray.
Yeah.
The young
Ray
boy.
Vine.
Ray Vine. Rest in peace to him.
Rest in peace.
Condolences
Doing
to his
scams while I'm
family and
doing
everything.
verses. I'm trying to run the
I heard it
money
was
up
a
my chicken.
wrongful death. I don't know the facts or I haven't looked into it. My apologies, but just bringing and shining a light on what's going on, like that's what we here for, bro.
And he also, don't worry about it. And he also denounced gun violence before he even came home, and that was real because there's a lot of young people that look up to him. And shout out to Rio because that was some real stuff.
That's
man.
real.
You didn't have to do that.
Facts.
And the city heard you. We heard you.
Yeah.
And that's some real shit. So shout out to Rio. But we have some technical difficulties right now with the video, so we're gonna get up on it. So it's like we have a part 2. We're gonna have scams back down here. We're gonna be bigger and better. So it's all good. We
I'm gonna be a regular.
People already know who they already know who scams is. So we know we'll figure that part out. But I appreciate you coming down, man. It was organic on some real stuff. I called him like, man, let's do this interview. He said, pull up. And then Greg over here said, I'm trying to do in the next couple of minutes. He said, let's go. And I'm like, what's up?
And we all got all black on.
Yeah,
we all,
I was at the
just-
crib fucking with the dogs. Look, I got dogs.
all of this
all
was
over me.
organic.
This is not planned.
Straight out the mud. Straight in it.
No
Straight
cap.
out the mud.
We look like we just finna go rob a bank.
We definitely in all black ski masks. All type.
Even bro got on all black.
Yeah.
Y'all don't see him. He need the camera on him.
Hey, I'm about to start a bank.
I like that.
Infinite baking.
That's how you
we ain't
go.
gonna matter of fact, hey, we still live.
That's the sauce.
Yeah, we still live.
Come on over here for a second. No,
it's Yeah.
That's the sauce.
It's good enough part. It's good enough for you to come
Hey,
over
come
here.
on,
Let him see
pause,
let
man.
him see the man behind the hour.
That's the sauce.
Yeah,
right
we
there.
got to give George
We
a
gotta
shout
give
out,
George
man,
some
'cause
love.
He been putting in constant work since I known him,
Yeah.
man. Good brother.
And
He behind the
listen, I'm
scene.
sitting here.
He's the magic, the blue
I'm-
magic behind this stuff, man. We gotta give him his flowers too while we here.
Definitely.
George Grundy II, man.
Yeah.
A great business partner. Yeah, we're gonna get on up
It's
out of
all
here, but
love.
we
Yeah.
appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you. For sure.
And I appreciate
It's
you
all love.
coming in, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I'm definitely honored.
That's what we trying to do, man.
Bro.
We trying to build the community. All that crab and the
Yeah, show
barrel
love.
mentality. Don't even come down here with that, bro. Because we
Yeah.
ain't messing with you.
Feel
man.
like
If
I
you
shook
ain't real,
everybody's
don't
hand
show
but
up.
yours.
Yeah, it's
We're
all
only
good.
fucking with real.
You can close us out, G, man.
GregMoney
Close
the Boss
yourself up.
presents The Talent. I'm here with 810 Scam.
Is this a
You feel
scam?
me?
The greatest
Greatest Mayfield.
The magnificent greatest Mayfield.
Magnificent.
More to come.
Yeah. And we here. We straight out the mud. We ain't going nowhere. This the beginning, man. This our summer. So get ready. It's
We
more
in
to come.
Flint.